WJCL News, working for you.
Thanks for joining us for WJCL News at 6 o'clock. I'm Megan Schiller. Our top story of the night is the weather. WJCL's weekend meteorologist Samara Theodore here to tell us, even though it's pretty beautiful today, it's not going to stick around, right?
I know. It's so chilly. Actually, it was a little chilly today.
Yeah,
we did top off around 50 in some areas, 48, 49 degrees. You factor in that wind chill. It's pretty cool.
Nice though. If
but
you
it
didn't
was
step
beautiful.
outside, it looked beautiful.
And you're right, change is on the way. We are going to be seeing some rain, but also temperatures. We've got a lot to talk about. Let's go ahead and get started right now. Taking a look at the first map, we've got your current temperatures, and like I said, not too bad today. Still a little chilly for the average, which is around 62 degrees, and we actually topped off around 50. Now here's a look at current temperatures. We're looking at 46 degrees in Savannah right now, further inland dropping as well, also into the upper and mid 40s, 43 down towards Midway and Darien, and 50 out in Jessup. Live radar showing a very quiet and tranquil scene out there. Very peaceful for now, but we do have an area of low pressure that's getting ready to hit the southeast pretty hard. Not only us, but just to the further north of us, they'll be seeing some snow from it as well. Tonight, we will see temperatures dropping into the 30s, again, partly cloudy and very cold out there. And in your storm tracker weather headlines, we got a few things to talk about. We are going to be discussing how it's going to be dry tonight. We don't have to worry about the rain, but I'll give you a timing of the rain. We will see a rainy start to our week, and it will be a cold week ahead. That's it for now. Megan.
Thanks, Samara. Well, the high temperature today, like you said, barely hit 50 degrees. And like Samara mentioned, the temps are just going to plummet tonight. WJCL's Brandon Livornia is working for you tonight with some friendly reminders for these chilly temps heading our way. He joins us live with more. Brandon?
Well, Megan, I'm sure our friends up north are probably praying for this kind of weather. Right now, it's probably about mid-40s, maybe hitting 50. I'm in the shade right now, so it's definitely a little cooler. But I caught up with some people down at Forsyth Park today, and this is how they're going to stay warm throughout the week.
What looks like another beautiful day at Forsyth Park is actually a chilly mid-40-degree February afternoon in Savannah. While some choose to bundle up to stay warm, others are exercising to fight the cold.
Well, I just put on another layer before I got here, and once I started playing some spike ball, I got my blood flowing and started to warm up.
Temperatures will barely break 50 degrees during the daytime most of the week. And at night, expect temperatures to drop into the low 20s and 30s. Bob Schwantz says he's prepared to stay warm.
How am I staying warm? Walking around, I got my good beard.
Don't forget to bundle up your children and pay extra attention to your pets. According to the American Veterinary Medical Association, smaller dogs and short-haired dogs need a jacket as well.
You know, but the wind does get you a little bit. Seems like the shade is kind of cold too, so I need to get out of the shade.
You still have time to open your cabinet doors to protect your pipes. The Red Cross also suggests letting your outdoor water valves drip. And if you want your plants to survive, cover them or bring them inside overnight. As for Caleb Royce and his friends, they're looking forward to braving the chill the entire week.
Maybe just put on another jacket, maybe some extra layers, and come out. Once you get the blood flowing and start running around, it'll warm up in no time.
Now, if you can't find yourself in front of a TV this week, you can actually stay up to date with the weather with our app for any smartphone, the WJCL app. So we'll stay on top of this, so will our storm trackers for you. Live in Savannah, I'm Brandon Livornia for WJCL News, working for you.
And like you said, our coverage of this cold snap continues on WJCL.com. There you'll find advice on protecting the 4 Ps: plants, pipes, pets, and people. You can also see current conditions, the forecast, live radar, and weather alerts. Once again, that's on our website, WJCL.com. Well, a woman is dead tonight after getting hit by a car while riding her bicycle on Tutton Avenue. Police tell us it happened this morning around 10 o'clock. Officers shut down Tutton Avenue in both directions. The woman is described as being in her 40s. She was struck while riding her bicycle across the street. She was taken to Memorial University Medical Center but died today from her injuries. Police say they plan to release the victim's name later on tonight. Well, Congressman Buddy Carter officially 1 month into his time in office. He was elected in November as the U.S. representative for Georgia's 1st District. Today, Ashley Leota's caught up with him at the Armstrong Art Gallery for an award ceremony.
That's right, Megan. And Buddy attended this for the ceremony where Ellie Duffy from the Savannah Arts Academy was awarded the Congressional Award. It's just one of the many events Carter has attended since taking office. Today I talked with him about the first month, how it's been going, filling in for Jack Kingston. Carter tells me he is honored to represent Georgia's 1st District in Washington. Within the next few days, Carter will hold 5 town hall meetings where people can come and ask questions about the past 6 weeks. Carter is a strong advocate of replacing Obamacare with a different system of health care, and he's excited about the Georgia Ports Project kicking off, giving credit to Kingston for keeping that at the top of his list. Another topic of conversation is the Keystone Pipeline bill.
The Keystone Pipeline, which is one of the bills that has passed both the House and the Senate, and now is on the president's desk. And now the president has the opportunity, instead of standing in the way of what the American people want, of actually cooperating and signing that bill and creating over 42,000 jobs without a single dime of taxpayers' money being used.
Carter urges that this bill will provide jobs and secure the nation's national security by creating our own energy independence. Buddy Carter's first town hall meeting is tomorrow at the Armstrong Center at 3 o'clock, Megan, so people can go and attend that if they
We'll
have
post
some
those
questions.
online so they know when to go.
Perfect.
All right, thanks so much, Ashley. Well, also we have another friendly reminder that tomorrow is President's Day. That means all city, most government offices will be closed to observe the holiday. Sanitation collection schedules will also shift forward one day next week as a result. And a heads up to Beaufort County drivers. Mink Point Road between the Paris Island Gateway and the Beaufort Island Road is going to be delayed tomorrow. Crews say they will be paving, so expect delays if you travel Mink Point Road to or from work. Also, early this morning, Beaufort County deputies attempted a traffic stop on a car traveling more than 75 miles an hour in a 55-mile-per-hour zone. 36-year-old Jamal Jefferson refused to stop, turning onto numerous side streets to evade police. He ended up jumping out of his moving car, tried to run away, but he was caught and eventually arrested. The Beaufort man is now charged with a long list of charges, including failure to stop for police, resisting arrest, possession of crack cocaine, having an open container, driving under suspension, and leaving the scene of a traffic accident with property damage. Well, in sports news, Bluffton High School standout defensive end Shamik Blackshear was arrested on Friday. This is all according to the Beaufort County Detention Center log. Bluffton police tell us he allegedly stole a purse and a small safe from a home. The victim and 2 others identified the suspect as Blackshear. The 6'4", 230-pound senior recently signed a national letter of intent to play football at the University of South Carolina. Well, stay tuned to WJCL News at 6 o'clock because today is the deadline to start your healthcare application if you don't have coverage. We caught up with some people who were down to the wire this afternoon. Plus, the Postal Service is looking to get some new wheels, how much it's willing to pay for a new fleet, and what will be different about the new mail trucks. Connor was, what? Quantel attached the same VO for both teases. Sorry, what happened?
Okay, I just talked to us about this too. I'm being nitpicky. In my script, I had filling Jack Kingston's shoes, but I said filling in for Jack Kingston. Do you think that's terrible? He's not really filling in. He took a spot.
Oh, God.
You think that's okay?
No.
Okay, I was like...
You mean you said it there?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Okay, I meant to say filling his shoes, but I just got like... And then I was like worried about it the rest of the time.
No. I didn't even notice
You
at
think
all.
that's not a big deal, like,
Oh, God, no.
in, you weren't doing...
He's not here. Chelsea is at the 90.
What mic?
And you're like up soon. Mike 6.
Oh.
6. You have 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Sorry, I didn't realize that OTS was in. I figured you put it on too. And I'm like, wait, that camera's not going to turn. Oh, okay, yeah. It's okay. That is so annoying. Walk to your left, Chelsea, Connor says. Oh, she's struggling. She's okay. Stand by. And now, WJCL News, working for you. Well, today is your last chance to enroll for 2015 coverage under the Affordable Care Act. Applicants have until midnight to sign up for health insurance on the federal marketplace. You don't have to complete the application, but you must at least start it by the deadline. And a few Savannah libraries opened their doors today to help out those who were down to the wire signing up for health care. WJCL's Chelsea McDonald is working for you with more information. Chelsea?
Hey, Megan. Well, if you get started with the process before midnight, you won't face any penalties for not signing up. The clock's ticking to sign up for health insurance.
I went online about a week ago, and it was very, very easy to get health insurance, any type of insurance.
Before, Savannah neighbor Kathy Gatson couldn't afford health insurance. Now she's covered. Here's how you can sign up. Visit healthcare.gov, select your state, and press Get Coverage. There you'll create an account. If you need help, a few Savannah Library officials are available.
Provide that service to people who need to get signed up who maybe aren't very familiar with computers or, have some other issues that maybe hold them back from just taking the initiative on their own.
Unfortunately, if you didn't sign up by Sunday, you'll face a penalty. But library officials can help navigate through the menus next week. There are many plans available to best suit your needs.
A catastrophic medical event, if it comes up, can drain away all your savings and leave you destitute. So, this is a nice backstop for people.
Neighbors like Gatson are grateful to have health insurance. Gatson's unemployed and her husband has a low-paying job.
So the Obamacare came out with that. It was very good for the ones that really needed it and couldn't afford it.
So if you don't have insurance and don't sign up for it today, you might have to pay 2% of your income or $325 per person in your household, whichever fee is higher. So make sure you get signed up tonight.
All right, they got about 6 more hours, and then after that, they're out of luck.
Exactly.
All right, thanks, Chelsea. Well, the former director of the Central Intelligence Agency says that ISIS represents a new kind of threat to the United States. Leon Panetta, who also served as Secretary of Defense, talked about the terror group earlier today on CNN.
ISIS truly represents kind of a whole new phase in the war on terrorism. We're dealing with an enemy that is well funded. We're dealing with an enemy that has strong command and control, and we're dealing with an enemy that is well armed. And as a result of that, I think that they can conduct the kind of offensive operations that can be very effective and that have to be met tooth and nail with everything we've got. That's the reality. ISIS is a whole new chapter in terms of the terrorist threat to that area and to our country.
Panetta said that he's confident the president can get the authorization needed to fight ISIS, but he slammed Congress, saying that the greatest security threat the U.S. faces is, quote, total dysfunction in Washington. Well, the Federal Aviation Administration has proposed new rules on the use of unmanned aerial vehicles or drones. Almost all commercial drone use is banned in the United States right now, but new regulations proposed by the FAA would relax restrictions. Drones weighing up to 55 pounds would be allowed. Operators would have to keep the devices within sight and avoid hazards like people in airports. They must stay below 500 feet and fly slower than 100 miles an hour. To pilot the remote-controlled aircraft, operators would have to be at least 17 years old, pass a test, and be vetted by the Transportation Safety Administration. Well, the U.S. Postal Service is ready for its next fleet of mail trucks, and it just needs to find an automaker to build them. The Postal Service is accepting bids from automakers to replace its trucks. The USPS operates a fleet of about 200,000 vehicles, and it wants to retire the current fleet, but first it needs new vehicles to be put in its place. They want the new trucks bigger on the inside with better mileage and lower emissions. They estimate the new trucks could cost between $5 and $6 billion. The USPS is hoping to pick an automaker by early 2017 and have some of the new trucks in place by 2018. Well, today Jeb Bush was ready to talk about a benefit for his mother's literacy foundation in Florida today, but all the questions were about his political future. The former Florida governor spoke with reporters before the dinner for the Barbara Bush Family Literacy Foundation in Bonita Springs. When asked about a possible presidential run, Bush said he was not in a hurry to decide.
No changes. I'm seriously considering the possibility. I'm spending a lot of time traveling. I came back here because this is just important for our family. This is a command performance because this is the Barbara Bush Family Literacy Foundation. So this is a special night for Daro and I. But no change in my plans. Nothing. I'm not in any hurry.
Bush said that if he did run in 2016, he had no plans to focus on past events like the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. He plans to instead talk about the future, trying to create a set of principles and ideas that will help the country move forward. Well, coming up right after the break, it's a lot colder out there than many of you would like. Samara's tracking your forecast.
That's right. We'll take a look at the temperatures that are going to be dropping this week. But first up, a round of wet weather tomorrow. That's coming up in your full storm tracker forecast. Stay tuned. Do you know why? I didn't eat at all, and I'm so bitter right now. I'm starving. Please, oh, do it. Then I won't have to go. I can go get food. I can go get dinner. He cut me. You don't cut the star. I'm David Ruffin. Please, wait, can you turn on the camera when he does it so we can record it? That way we have proof that I can't do the weather tonight. Come on, Pete. And you probably have a good shot. You're a baseball player. You said what? It won't? That's what Julie told me. She said, Good evening and welcome back. I'm meteorologist Samara Theodore, starting off with a look at our weather headlines. It's going to be dry tonight. The rain that we're talking about isn't actually moving in until Monday. That's when we get the rainy start to our week. And also, we'll take a look at these temperatures because I know a few of you have been, that's been the buzz around town. The temps are about to drop. So here's a look at Monday's day planner. In the morning, 42 degrees, a little nippy there by the afternoon, topping off at 55 degrees. And the rain's going to head in really late at night, probably around 11:30 towards midnight tomorrow. Here's a look at the live radar. Wow, check out that system off the northeast there and another one moving in from the west. That is going to bring us our wintry weather to the north and then our rainy weather here in our viewing area. So we're not going to get that ice or snow that has been buzzing around, but we will be getting some rain. Here's a look. Take a look at this model. Check out the pink. That's the wintry mix where they see more icing. Blue, white, snow, green is rain. Notice how in our area we're getting clipped with the rain, so we don't have to worry about any winter weather. But then it clears out by Tuesday afternoon. We'll start to see things drying up a bit. All the way through Wednesday, the sunshine will return. So that's a look at the time-by-time map there. Here's a look at the wind gusts. Things have gotten significantly better today. Yesterday it was very breezy out there, really helping to make it feel even cooler. Current temps, 46 degrees in Savannah right now. Further inland, also in the 40s, 47 in Statesboro and 50 down towards Jessup. Taking a look at the feel-like temps, 43 in Savannah. And one more graphic I do want to show you is the next 24 hours. Notice the temps dropping. We're hitting the 30s in the morning. By the afternoon, bouncing back to the 50s. So it's not looking too cold overnight. Still pretty nippy. I'd say close to freezing, 35. The reason I say that is because we are going to be seeing way colder weather at the end of the week. So here it is. As we head through the week, again, it's going to be raining Monday into Tuesday. Thursday and Friday, check out these lows down to the 20s, and we will see some cooler conditions throughout the day. That's it for now. Megan?
All right, not the best weather for you. You're out there filming it.
Baseball now, but
you're not moving around as much as they are.
We've got some baseball highlights. Georgia Southern trying to complete their first sweep of the season. Also, another big weekend at Benedictine. I'll tell you all about it right after the break. Stick around.